Hello, hello.
Welcome back, Mr. DaveSprite.
Ah, cool.
Now, Omee, just wait for his computer to kind of charge up, I guess.
Yeah. Blah blah.
All right, so yeah, we got like MLG Anaheim coming up. Oh, good, there's Omee.
Meow meow.
Welcome back,
Oof.
welcome back.
Wee.
So,
Ah.
all right, guys. So first off, thank you very much for playing with us today. Those games were very fun to watch. I would like to know if you guys have any shout outs or any stuff to plug, and go ahead and do it now if you do.
I'm
I
gonna.
I don't.
Okay.
I do. I'm gonna plug Wonka for making everlasting gobstoppers because that was a good decision.
It was a good, it was a good transition. It was a good build.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough. Get that part done nice and quick. So first game was on Overgrowth. That particular match turned into a lit. Basically, yeah. Let's just talk about that. Builds your choices for this particular matchup, seeing as this is the third time you guys have played each other, and walk us through it. So we'll start with Omi.
oh, was that when I opened three base?
Overgrowth was the one where I actually played standard,
Ah,
and I found your links with two Reapers.
oh, right, right. Whew. I think that's the game where I slipped on my army and I was focused too much on my economy,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a lot of money, but not enough larva to do anything with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was going in with hoping for a good economy to take you down, but all I had was an economy.
Aw.
Well, if I remember, that's all right. So yeah, that's the game that I was like, all right, I haven't played in a week. I need to like be as standard as possible and warm up. And then I poked out with my first two Reapers and first two Hellions, and your wall was non-existent. I just kind of poked in, killed two queens and some lings, and then drones.
Yep.
And then I accidentally mismade a depot and instead made all of my SCVs halt. So then I stopped controlling all of my units, and you killed them, and I was like, oh.
Yay me.
Yeah, it was going. I was gonna say that harassment was going pretty decently up until that point, but and then after that, looked like Omi was positioning outside the natural for a Ling Bane all in, and you made the decision, Dave Sprite, to actually push out and engage his army there. I would like to know what prompted you to do that, actually.
So I was trying. All right. Uh, I didn't have the way I'd walled. I didn't have any room to micro.
Hmm.
So if I just let him come in with everything, he would just be like, "Boom! There goes a bunch of my depots, and I can't make anything anymore." And then just surrounds and wins. So I was hoping to like bait him around, and because for some reason it didn't look like he wanted to commit, and I had like three or four Hellions in the back that were just there because I was just spamming things trying to get stuff out. And I got them two mines down, and I don't know why, but I poked at you and you never prodded and came, but I was cool with that too. I
All
just
right.
Yep.
Case, what about you? Got any comments on game one?
Um, Not really, other than the balls of steel of leaving the bunker. Like that was just balls of steel. I would never do that. It worked out. I feel like you two were just like Omi would attack you and then you'd run away, and then you'd attack Omi and then he'd run away, and you were doing that for like 20 seconds, and then it got to the point where because you were ranged, Omi was just losing units slowly.
Yep. I was kiting myself.
You're like stutter step the lings.
I know it was the weirdest thing because I was pretty sure that like you would do a good jump a bit of damage. You actually fought, but you didn't fight. So I was happy.
Oh, those bad split-second decisions.
So on Frost, we had kind of a different thing going on there. It looked like you both basically decided to all in each other, and it was kind of
I was
Rock.
playing standard.
Oh, you were playing standard.
Yes, I expanded and I was getting everything was timed right, and then lo and behold, there's Hellbats and Hellions and Marauders that, yeah, it was painful.
I'm only calling it that because I think I remember Case interpreting it as an all-in, so
was
it was
very
more like
all-in.
it turned into an all-in, so to speak. But
Yeah.
I'm curious, just I don't know, maybe Case should be asking this question then.
If you weren't going all in, why would you build like that many lings at the start of the game instead of drones?
Because I saw the Hellions.
But you saw the Hellions with like 7 lings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm curious about. Like 4 is a good amount, like to start the game off with, just like scout and poke around. But like any more than that is just a lot of drones.
All right,
They could be built, but that's
good
just
to
like
know.
a thing to learn, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Like, if you're gonna try and macro, just
I'm still learning.
yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I know.
fair enough. We're basically overreading into the details here, so it's no big deal. We'll just
No, that's helpful information.
move on to
Like-
the next part.
As your opponent, whenever I found that number of lings on the field, I was like, oh crap, he's being aggressive. This might not work.
Okay. But yeah, so that was a Hellbat Marauder all-in that you were going for there. Was that your original plan, or did it just kind of end up there?
That was my plan for playing on Frost.
Okay. And more specifically then, can you give us any information about how that works, where you found it, or anything like that?
Oh, like ever since the patch, Terran's been playing with it. I tried messing around, trying to make up an all-in, and then Lily Kinney did it in Best of 7 Showmatch versus Acer's Paranoid.
Mhm.
That was casted by Base Trade TV. I saw it, thought it was sexy, played it. It was sexy, so it's in my builds now.
Cool. Well, fair enough then.
It's really hard to micro Zergling behind Hellbats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to micro Hellbutts at Zerglings.
Yeah, unfortunately.
the A button, micro button.
Oh,
Hey.
sometimes the H button.
Yeah, A button, hold on ramp.
Yeah, the
hold on
H
ramp,
button,
hold
just
on
like
ramp.
sit 2 on the top of the ramp, and then just hit the H button, and then just.
Yep.
It's got a
sit
force
there.
field with teeth, basically. It's nice.
And health. Oh,
Yes,
lots of
and health.
dreadful health.
It can be destroyed.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Damn
to pull
health
SCVs.
bats.
I could have killed you faster, but I pulled SCVs to repair.
I was gonna say, really? You didn't feel like you really needed it, but whatever. But yeah, anyway, as far as yeah, I guess that game was pretty straightforward. So we're looking at King Sejong Station, then. That was a very interesting game. Actually started out with a 11 racks. So let's talk about that one. Is that just your plan in particular for King Sejong Station, DaveSprite?
I coin flipped between an 888 at the little stair step on the side of his base and 2-raxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, if I 888, I'm really all in. But maybe if I get something done with the 2-racks, I won't be as all in. And I'm really glad I did that, because if I'd 888'd, I would have lost.
Okay.
And I
Cause,
could have won.
yeah, because Omee, what were you doing? I looked at you, it was like gas first. Like,
I was
Gas first works.
I was going for lots of roaches, hoping that you would do the Hellbat again, and you did, and it hurt.
well, I didn't.
Oh, actually, yeah, never mind. I take that back. But yeah, I was just paranoid, thinking you would do that again.
Yeah, because I poked up there with my SCV, put down the bunker, and then I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. And I pulled my SCV off the bunker and saw no thing. So I immediately lifted the 2 racks and sent them home. So I was like, well, I guess
Dang
I guess I won. I killed the base, kind of. It never got paid.
That's one way to look at it.
I don't know. Maybe
But
it's just
That last game felt really good to me.
yeah.
I felt like
It
I had a
was-
chance.
Oh no, it was scary as hell for a while because I was like, all right, is either gonna be like a lean bang thing or a roach thing? I hope it's not a roach thing. Crap, it's a roach thing. I don't have the gas to hold this. Quick, get a marauder. And like your guy,
Marauders have ridiculous health. That's
Well, it's
so
like-
annoying.
your roaches rolled up right as I got the marauder into the bunker.
Mhm.
Ugh. I heard that Marauder's soundbite, and I was like, oh great, now I can attack. I thought I was expecting more.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was like those initial 3 to 6 roaches that you had built. It was just kind of a mind game thing. The bunker is still there. You you feel like, oh no, he's pushing up here. I need to respond with the spine crawlers, but
Yeah.
actually he had just
In
left,
reality.
which was
Yeah, there was just one Marine in a bunker.
yep.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, oh crap, and then you're just sitting there. But like the thing was, I probably would have reacted even worse. I would have been like, okay, I'm never gonna leave my base. Nice. like that would have been how I reacted.
He has
Honestly-
siege tanks in those bunkers. We can't go near it.
But you know what the thing is? I've played you, Caesura, and you've done that to me, so I was expecting the Nidus.
I've nidused you?
You've done everything to me.
I'm sorry.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my.
Oh,
I mean, let's be real.
case.
The only times I've ever beat you is when you were playing Protoss and didn't go Sentry Void Ray.
Oh, dude, that was a fun. I had like the craziest Protoss compositions. I was trying to do Sentry plus unit, and it worked. Sentries are just good with everything.
Because like
Pretty
force
much.
field, you're just like, whoop, nah, nothing. You only the first little bit you can attack, and the rest of you have to go to China and back to get to my army.
All right. Now, I feel like there was something else I wanted to add. It was kind of interesting though, like on the mind game end of things, because it kind of went both ways. Like once the roaches got over to the base, he pulled like 5-6 workers to repair, and then you just like poked up, didn't lose any roaches, went backward, and you're like, I guess I'll just sit.
And then you
here
just
for a
sat
bit.
there for like 4 minutes.
And then you went back home, and then his SCV sat there for like another minute. So
You guys were
I
just
do
mind gaming
believe
each other.
I think didn't I expand after my failed one Marauder attack?
Yeah,
I
like
felt-
you
I-
made 2 bases, and then you went like straight to Hive.
Yeah, I was. Did I? Yeah, I think I was gonna go for Ultralisks.
Yeah. And I was just like, kill him before Hive. Ah!
That was a fun game. Lots of
It
Baneling
was fun.
pops.
I actually
Yeah.
dropped for once.
Yeah, thanks
That-
for that.
that did happen.
That was fun.
that did happen. Did a decent
Oh.
amount of damage too.
You know what I remember from that game? I remember being like, oh fuck, a run by at my third. I better lift it because Banelings. And then I lifted it, and it was all Lings. And like, I actually had a good SimCity to funnel them through, but when I lifted it, they just all like shat on my SCVs, and that was sad.
Oh, poor baby. It's okay. You have the hashtag win lifestyle,
I mean, I was winning already.
right?
Yeah, I was up 2 series, so.
I know.
Well, anyway, thank you very much for playing, guys. Anything? I actually didn't ask Case or Zero this. Anything you guys want to plug or shout out to before we stop?
Cough medicine. I love cough medicine. If you have any extra cough medicine, go ahead and send me some. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Send your pictures of cough medicine to @0
Oh my
lambda.
God.
That's right.
I had a friend who loved
Send
cough
Zero
medicine.
the money to buy cough medicine. Zero Lambda at gmail.com on PayPal. Send me your money.
We'll start a
They're gonna,
Kickstarter.
don't know.
they're gonna think
You
you're
need
making
start a
drugs.
Kickstarter. Give
Yeah.
this man cough medicine. You can come to his house and use the cough
I get
medicine.
$3 million to spend on cough medicine.
Jesus.
And
It's
he's
just a
just sitting
home
there like chugging it until he just passes out.
That's
No,
only about $10 the cough syrup. He's got 2.9 million left to go.
Oh no.
We need to start a Kickstarter. Get all the cough medicines.
Get Zero cough medicine.
Zero. Yeah. But no, as far as the games are concerned, no, I didn't really.
All right. Case.
Shout out to Sentries.
You mean shout out to map editor units?
Oh yeah, also.
I think Terra needs a few. We're underpowered right now.
I need some map editor units. We need to be able to edit holes into the map instead of just walls. Just
Dude,
make
you don't
empty
even
space.
know. Like, it has been my
Yeah.
dream to have SCVs make like little fences around the map.
Give Terran like a giant drill ability, and they can just like drill a hole in the ground, and it's just a pit.
Dude, no, just like give us that thing from the campaign, that like giant laser.
Yeah, give them that. Give them that. They'll
us-
have their
give
own
them-
void ray.
Give him the Draken laser with the special Tychus hero unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give 'em
Freaking like just unlock it at Armory, and then we can have an SCV build it for 50-50, and it just like breaks the map. Any map could be an island map. Think of the possibilities.
that. Give Terran Planet Cracker. Just make it more like mechanical.
But have it actually remove the map from under the planet cracker.
Yeah.
Like literally just makes
So,
it.
so there are just pieces of things on the map.
Oh my god, it's my wet dream, not gonna lie.
God. All right.
Detection.
I would be rushing to that every single game. I wouldn't even care if I'd wind up in silver.
Well, all right, guys. We are basically done. The relevant stuff as far as myself and Zero are concerned. You can find Zero at twitch.tv/ZeroLambda, where we play Diablo 3 Monday nights, possibly other stuff. Who knows? For now, just that. And, of course, Twitter, which we already mentioned. The stream VODs for this can be found over at tinyrel.com/daynightsS. And finally, of course, there is the link to the thread if you want to sign up, if you are interested in doing so. Finally, also to twitch.tv/KSuraSC2, where he occasionally randomly does things like play StarCraft, and it's awesome. You should watch him. He also does stuff like play Dark Souls 2, which is also awesome.
Oh god.
On his badass,
Fucking-
optimized Australian internet, which is as bad as mine.
Ah.
I gotta say though, it does look good though, even though all things considered. So definitely do check him out. Check out Zero as well, and I will see y'all next time.
Peace.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.